Welcome to GET NPTEL Polymer Science and Engineering XE F, which is a part of Engineering Sciences subject in GET. In this video, we will discuss the solution of question number 129. This question was asked for 2 marks. Question was, titration was used to determine the molar mass of two linear monodisperse polymers A and B. Both the polymers possess the same repeat unit and contain acid end groups. First, 10 gram of polymer A was titrated with 5 ml of 0.1 molar alkali solution. In a separate experiment, 5 gram of polymer B was titrated with 5 ml of 0.1 molar alkali solution. All of the alkali solution reacted with the acid end groups present in both polymer A and polymer B. The ratio of the molar mass of A to the molar mass of B is space. In this question, we have to find the ratio of molar mass of A, molar mass of polymer B, which should be round up to the 1 decimal place. Given in the questions are polymer A and polymer B, which the mass of its as given 10 gram and 5 gram, and the volume required to titrate 5 ml and 5 ml. We have two polymers which are linear monodisperse, both with the acid end group, so each chain has same number of reactive ends. They titrated against 0.1 molar alkali and all acid groups reacts completely. Now here we must find the ratio of molar masses, that is Ma divided by Mb. So first step is to find the moles of alkali used during the titration. So number of moles of NaOH, NaOH is alkali and KOH is also alkaline, which is most alkaline solution used to titrate acid compound or acid polymer. NaOH equal to M, that is molar, which is given in the question, into V, which is volume. So M is 0.1 molar per liter into 0.005 liter equal to, this is 5 into 10 raised to power minus 4 mole. So each mole of base neutralize 1 mole of acid group. These many moles we require to neutralize the acid group of polymer chain. Next, let's relate the titration result to the number of polymer chains. So each polymer chain has same number of F of acid group. For a linear diacid polymer which has functionality of 2, so F is equal to 2. If it's monoacid, then F is 1. Then moles of polymer will be N, that is moles of acid divided by functionality, and N of acid, which is equal to N of NaOH, that is alkali, is same. That's why it will become 0.0005 divided by F. So both A and B contains 0.0005 divided by F mole of polymer chains in their respective weight samples. Now let's calculate the molar masses. Formula for molar masses is mass divided by moles of polymer chains. So molar mass for polymer A is Ma equal to 10 divided by 0.0005 divided by F. So it will become 20,000 F. And for polymer B, it will be 5 divided by 0.0005 divided by F. It will be 10,000 F. Now if we take the ratio, that is Ma by Mb, it will become 20,000 F divided by 10,000 F, and the answer will be 2.0. So the ratio of molar mass of polymer A to the molar mass of polymer B is 2. In this numerical, they use same titration volume, means both sample contains the same number of acid end groups, hence the number of chains are same. Because polymer A weigh twice as much, for the number of chains, each chain, that is molar mass, must be twice as heavy. So polymer A has twice the molar mass of polymer B. That's why this Ma by Mb, the ratio is 2. These are the references from NPTEL online courses on Introduction to Polymer Science by Professor Dibakar Dhara. In his lecture 27 and 28, he gave idea about how to find out the molecular weight of the polymer, and in lecture 28, the end group analysis method he explained very nicely. Please visit this NPTEL video link to get your more concept clear regarding the molecular weight determination and end group analysis of polymers. Thank you. See you in the next video solution.